Hey Greg, it's great to hear that you're here. I didn't know your love of Aussie rules was great. Have you got a side that you follow?
Look, I'm going to go neutral today because I'm sitting on one side of me is the president of Essendon, the other side is obviously Eddie Maguire, so I've got to stay fairly neutral right here.
And if you were to have played the game, I'm not sure whether you did, but if you
did.
You did? Where did you play? What position? I would imagine a full forward.
I was actually. I was full forward. I love the sport. I played rugby, but I found Aussie rules. It's much more of a free-flowing sport that suits my personality, and I played a lot of it. I played representative up in Queensland, and I played a lot as much as I could. And as a kid, like I said, in my office I have an Aussie rules football sitting on my desk. So, and my boat is named Aussie rules. So that's a testament to the sport I love.
Now I'm about to introduce the greatest player that I've ever seen play the game, Wayne Carey, who's going to ask you a question. Greg, did you sort of model yourself around the duck, the duck and the shark?
No, the duck waddles, the sharks with me.
Actually, Greg, I wanted to ask you, how in Queensland? I mean, it's not an option at the school. So how did you get involved in Aussie rules up there?
Look, I played rugby and I got hurt. One guy stood on my face. That's why I got a little bit of a bent nose here, Howie, and I didn't like it. I thought it was a cheap shot, and so I gravitated away from the rugby and got into the Aussie rules and absolutely just hook, line, and sinker. I started playing some club football. And just went on from there. So passionate about it. I even, not so long ago, in the back of my house, I'd go out there and kick the football every now and then. So that tells you, it's still in my blood. And I'm a right-handed golfer, but I kick the footy left-footed.
Left-footer.
Classy left-footer, warrior.
Did a game at the Hawks.
Greg, what's your golfing schedule like for the remainder of this year?
None. How about that?
just not playing at all?
Look, I don't like practicing, guys, and if anything, you're out here at the MCG. If you don't practice your sport, you're never going to be at the MCG. If I don't practice the game, I'm never going to be able to perform. I've been there, done that, I'd rather build my business now on a global basis. I still play a little bit, but I don't like to practice, so therefore I don't really schedule any events.
You nearly won a British Open as recently as 3 years ago.
Yeah, I did practice for that. Yeah.
Hey, Shark, as we let you go, what are you here for long? Is Foxy picking you up in the chopper and taking you around?
We've only been on a whirlwind trip. We've been in China for 5 days. We're in Vietnam. We arrived this morning from Vietnam, and I'm going up to Rocky tomorrow and then leave tomorrow night. So it's just we're only in Australia for 24 hours, and what a great 24 hours I'm going to have.
Well, enjoy, and thanks for giving us some of your time.
Boys, thanks very much.
Greg Norman.
Tell you what,
80-plus tournaments worldwide, that bloke won.
Degree of familiarity in all of this. He's gone with a Howie.
He knows Howie from the golf coverage,
right.
of course.
And well, how does he know you?
He doesn't.
Well, you've gone with the Shark.
Everyone calls him Shark.
You've gone with the
he's
Shark.
known as.
Mr. Norman or Greg to you.
He's Shark. That's an Australian bloody sign of respect for the great man.
And Warriors hit him up with a beauty. What's your golf schedule? None. I can't wait. I'm going to give that question to.
Well, did you know that?
Of course, I knew it.
I actually had heard.
I reckon he's dropped the bomb there, guys.
I'd actually heard an interview with Greg many years ago and knew that he'd named his boat Aussie rules and all that sort of. And knew that he played, although years ago he said he played centre half forward. He did say he played centre half forward. He might get centre half and full forward a little bit. He might have played that in between
You're
centre
not
half.
sure about his credentials, are you?
He's a left-footed full forward.
No, and he did say full
gave
forward.
you one round the ears as a waddler.
Yeah,
that's it.
Well, you'd back a great white shark over a duck, wouldn't you?
You probably would.
Over pretty much anything, I reckon. Howie's just having to bring himself down after having 10 minutes with
the Shark.
I know, he's that impressed with himself.
He's got a sore pill bag too, Howie, because he had the snip.
Yes, he did. Well, he's down. I think he's moved into the Essendon rooms now, and he's caught up with a special guest down there, Howie.
Actually, Garry, I think we need to back one over that one.
No, we broke that story last week.
We did, and we'll move straight on to injuries to another type.